Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Ladies and gentlemen, according to the National Weather Service, the winds will be returning tonight and going on for the next couple of days in LA with wind gusts over 70 miles an hour. And of course, that means disaster, and it puts a lot of people at risk of losing their houses over the next couple of days. And areas that they have contained can actually reignite. So it is a very dangerous situation going on. Now, I was looking at a video, and it was a Fox News video where Prince Harry and Meghan went over to LA to help out. They were just talking to victims and handing out food. And one thing that came out on that video is every single first responder and every single firefighter lost their homes. All of them. So as they're fighting the blaze, their own house is burning down and they lost everything. There was not one among them that didn't lose their home. I said, boy, it is really deep out here. And it really, truly is. So let's get into this story. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, the winds are returning. And they actually saw remnants of it getting stronger today as they were out there fighting. And there are many criticizing landlords out there in LA for price gouging at a time when people are looking for housing because they lost everything. And Gavin Newsom is trying to put measures in place to make it illegal for people to price gouge during a disaster. And, I do agree with him on this one. I don't believe anybody should be price gouging when people are in need. But this place is so wicked. They do stuff like this. If you remember the water situation in Jackson, Mississippi, I think many of us did the videos on it. During those times when the water was coming out really brown from the faucet and people needed to get bottled water, they were price gouging the water. I mean, this place is so wicked. It ain't even, but when you tell them they're wicked, they get upset, but they are wicked, period. They are wicked. So Gavin Newsom is, saying that the wildfire is the worst natural disaster in U.S. history in terms of scale and scope. The blaze is on track to be among the most costliest ever seen in the U.S. with losses. Now, I don't see how they can estimate losses with the fire still going on, but the estimate is $135 billion plus. All right. It's really hard to give an estimate when the fire is still going because you don't know how long this thing is going to be burning. It can be burning for the next several weeks, y'all. Especially with the wind blowing and, there's really nothing they can do. So speaking to NBC, the California governor said, I think it will be in terms of just the costs associated with it in terms of scale and scope. So he also announced that he will be putting out a new executive order hoping to address the issue of fraud, price gouging and insurance claims in wake of the disaster. Exactly. I think if you are a person that have been paying your premiums on time for years, you know, and you never missed a payment, these insurance companies should not be allowed to just bounce on you because they look at it and realize they can't pay. If you can't pay, then stop taking people's premiums. And it just goes to show you, as I said before, the insurance companies are turning out to be the biggest scam going in America. So, anyway, landlords in LA have been accused of taking advantage of victims who have lost their homes in the city's wildfires as they illegally gouge prices for those desperate for a place to stay. So, the unalive toll is now up to 16, and they are in fear of these high winds returning and threatening to push the wildfires raging across the city towards some of the most famous landmarks. So Santa Ana winds, which initially fanned the flames a little calmer, they said it was on Saturday. But they are noticing on Sunday the wind gusts are getting a lot stronger. So, y'all, starting tomorrow, you may hear about more new fires as the winds, they're going to go stronger tonight into tomorrow, and it will be going on for the next couple of days. So it's really not much they can do. You can't control a lot of things about this environment. They're going to have to just deal with it the best that they can. And I just hope the people that are told to evacuate, especially our people, get out of there. You can't fight a wildfire with no little garden hose on the side of your house, wherever it is. You just can't fight it. If you are told to get out of there, get out of there. If you got small kids, don't risk their life sitting there. If you can get out, get out. Especially once you get the evacuation notice. If they're wrong, so what? You can just go back home. But it is not worth you losing your life trying to ride out a wildfire. It's not worth it. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. But, one thing, I do agree with Gavin Newsom on the price gouging and what these insurance companies are doing. There should be policies in place to stop so much scamming from going on when these natural disasters happen. And California, unfortunately, is not the first place these things have happened, and it won't be the last. If you had decent politicians in place, they would put their foot down and stop this from happening. But we don't. We got snakes and varmint sitting in Washington, D.C., and they don't give a crap about nobody. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.